Hello, beautiful people. Happy Friday, high achievers. The weekend is coming, right? So, I just jumped here today to talk about controlling with our mindfulness. Sometimes we believe that if we are in control, that's a very good thing. Like we control everything around us, everything in our life, everybody in our life, then nothing can go wrong, right? But the thing is that when we control more than just what we should, then it could fire back, right? So what inside in our control, right, is our emotions, our thoughts, and our actions. So that's when we are controlling these three things, then we are mindful. We are being mindful when we are controlling our emotions, our thoughts, and our actions. Why do we need to control them? So we will need to control our thoughts to make sure we're not triggering our own self, right? With negative thinking, with disbelief, with unempowering, disempowering thoughts, and negative thoughts like fears and just negative thinking, because that's gonna ruin our mood, our energy, our overall performance, right? And then the second thing, why we want to control our action, basically to take the right action, right? To be mindful about what action we take in certain situations, right? Always think through, be patient with ourselves, and then take the right action. And then the third one is emotions. Yes, we can control our emotions, and we should. Many people says, oh, I am in love and I am suffering because maybe the other person is not loving me, or I am in love and I'm suffering because the other person is in the other side of the world and then we can't meet. And then there are so many things why actually love many times connected with suffering, with betrayers, with abuse, with certain attachments which are negative energy. Although the love should be the highest vibrational emotion, right? And why is it happening? Because we allow the emotions to control us and not vice versa, not we controlling our emotions, which would be the right thing to do. So when something happens to you and then a trigger comes, or you are actually in love, or so on and so forth, like you have a certain emotion, you feel certain emotions, and then guess what? You can even control them not to feel those emotions. You can mindfully make it clear to yourself that you don't want to feel that way, especially if it's some negative emotions related to not even your condition but other people, right? But if it's even your condition, we tend to actually get into negative emotions very often. We feel sad, we feel betrayed, we feel angry, and we believe that all of these negative emotions are actually good for us to linger in those emotions. But that's not true. Those negative emotions are actually making you sick, is actually bringing you down, is actually lowering your productivity, is all kinds of negative stuff starts to happen to you physically and energetically. So you should start controlling your emotions the way, like, I know what is going on and I'm aware and know I am in control, and I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel good, I want to feel joyful, I want to feel happy. I don't want to feel sad or angry. And you have the right to change your emotions. You shouldn't think about like how other people will judge you if you bring yourself up quickly and having a positive emotions even in a negative situation. Because many people have expectations like, oh, that person should be sad because that person just lost someone or something. But that's your own way to actually do whatever you want, to how you control your emotions. If you want to feel happy and joyful, you shouldn't be sad because that's a society expectation, right? This society is already like I don't even want to say, but like there are expectations in the society, like you can be sad, you can be angry, you can be mad, you can feel all kinds of negative emotions, just linger there for days, hours, whatever. No, 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 because then you get depressed and then it's even worse. So what I'm saying to you is your control, your emotions. You can control your emotions. That's part of the mindfulness, to bring up your emotions to positivity, to joy and happiness. Okay, one thing is for sure, if you are in a certain situations when you got already triggered and you start to feel these negative emotions, sadness, anger, so on and so forth, it's really hard to stop being mindful and start controlling it or shifting it into positive. That is why my clients actually able to do this, because they use samadhi meditation, they use pineal gland activation, and they get into delta brainwaves, and that's when you start producing extra amount of the necessary hormones such as melatonin, serotonin, oxytocin, growth hormone, which actually helps you to start to do the shift quickly and start thinking positive and feeling positive. So when you meditate, when you do transcendental meditation, it's so easy to shift, and then it's so easy to keep you there, because that's where we want to be. That's when you start to attract positive things into your life. That's when you start to have positive thoughts. That's when you start to act on positive things and positive way. And that's what we want, because that's how you can actually improve in life. So this is, and then another thing about the control. So we talked about now how the control and mindfulness is actually connect. But what control we cannot have is control about other people's emotions, or controlling other people's choices, or controlling other people's actions or thoughts. We can't do that. So when something is out of our control, the main thing is we need to let go. We can't force it, we can't fight it, we can't, you can, but then that's again gonna disturb you, and it's gonna affect your health and well-being. So what is outside of your control, we should let go and let the situation actually handle it. So, and this will be handled if we are in a positive energetic level, a positive mindset, and we are actually expecting positive outcome. So the thing is here, law of attraction, energy, attract energy thing is science. It's not anymore woo-woo, and it's not anymore a mystic thing, it's science. So I just want you to know that this is how when you operate this way, your life is going to be much better, is much more peaceful, you're going to be much more stronger, resilient, and then feel much more happier. And I think that's what we want, right? To be healthy and happy. And it's not just one transcendental meditation. There is more into it. So if you want to know how to actually become more resilient, how to get rid of your triggers, and how to live more mindfully, then reach out to me. You will find all the links above or below this video. And have a talk. Take care, everybody. Happy weekend. Bye-bye.